So
Hmm.
there's a personal impact.
Yeah,
You described it really well, and there's a personal impact of living with somebody that has narcissistic characteristics. You mentioned some of those, but can you elaborate a little bit more on that
sure.
personal impact of the person that's not showing the narcissistic tendencies, but the person receiving that from another person who is narcissistic?
Yeah, so if we just go back to the original definition, the whole goal is to get the narcissistic supplies, right? So everything pivots around them. So one of the things is a feeling is you're never doing enough. Like because you can't fill up the gas tank. Like there's always a need for fuel, but it's never enough. So if you're feeling like you've never done enough because you're trying to please them, which is another feeling these people walk around with when they come to see me is that they call it like walking on eggshells,
Mm-hmm.
right? But they're full of fear. They're fearful that they're not doing enough. And what are the consequences? Either they're going to blow up or they're going to withdraw, or they're going to criticize. Now, there is something else that's a little more subtle, which is really important to mention. Again, in my field, we call it projection, right? Where the narcissist may have these more vulnerable, insecure feelings that we're talking about, but they're intolerable. They can't own them. So it's much more comfortable if they do what we call eject them or project them. In other words, they put them into the spouse, right? So this is really dangerous too, because now all of a sudden you're feeling insecure or you're feeling full of shame or you're feeling full of inadequacy because everything that you do wrong, even little things that you do wrong, sometimes we all make mistakes, but it becomes such a big deal. You know, like you accidentally break something and they start telling, like, what, like, get your head in the game. What's the matter? You're not paying attention. You're rushing through it. And then you start to buy into this. This is a very dangerous place to be. And this is part of the projective, what we call introjective process, which is you're taking it in now and owning something that's intolerable in them, but you take it on.